Welcome to Cruises and Casinos. Today it's Tuesday, January the 24th, 2023. We are on the Carnival celebration. This is our first port of call, Cozumel. And we wanted to take this opportunity to let people know about this scam that happens in Cozumel. We know because it happened to us. And I'm sure it happens in many other places, but just be aware that this happens and take the necessary precautions to protect yourself. What happened with us happened here in this supermarket, but it didn't start here. It started in the Mega supermarket, which is a couple of blocks further down, and we'll give the details of exactly what happened and encourage people to remember this when they visit, Cozumel or any other country for that matter, because I'm sure it happens in other places as well. Let's get him back on the sidewalk here. Okay, so we're heading towards Mega. So what happened on that one day that we were here? When we go to Mega, as we always do, we usually purchase there's a crosswalk lady. Jesus. Yeah, we usually purchase soda and water and sandwiches to have a quick lunch snack. So we did that, and we left Mega. We also do our shopping there, and we came over to this second place that we showed in the beginning of this video. I can't pronounce the name. And Mrs. Casino had about 1.5 to 2 inches of water left in her bottle. I had finished my soda, and we walked in, and the security guards were standing there, and they paid no attention to us. We just walked in, walked around, was doing our shopping, looking around at everything and comparing prices. And on the way out, the security guards stopped us and asked to see our receipt for the little bottle of water that had just a couple of sips left in it. And of course, we didn't have the receipt, because when we purchased it in Mega, I tossed it out in the first garbage can I came to. And this security guard started talking on his radio, and within minutes we were surrounded by the local law enforcement and the security people, and they were detaining us on charges of suspicion of stealing or shoplifting, whatever you want to call it. And Mrs. Casino, being bilingual, was speaking to them in Spanish and explaining to them, we bought this stuff over in Mega. They didn't want to hear it. They said, no receipt, you're in trouble. It's pretty much what they were saying. So I had to leave her with the security. She was being detained, and I walked back to Mega, and as you can see, it's not that close. It's a good 10-minute walk, and I literally had to go through all the garbage cans that I came across looking for this one little piece of paper that was the receipt. Well, after going through a half a dozen or so garbage cans, I actually found the receipt for a bottle of Coke, a bottle of water, and 2 sandwiches. And I went back over to the other supermarket, and I showed it to them, and they looked it over, they checked the dates, and then they eventually allowed us to leave. What we found out afterwards, because we come here quite often, is that is a scam that they do for cruise ship passengers and other tourists, because a lot of the stores, sidewalk vendors, supermarkets, 7-Eleven, gas stations, they all pretty much sell the same identical product. And not all of them give you receipts. So how the scam works is that they detain you, and when it's like an hour or 45 minutes before your ship departure, they cut you a deal. If you pay them a certain amount of money, they will just let you go with a warning. And if you don't have the cash with you, this is what we were told by local people, they will walk you to an ATM machine and make you withdraw the cash and give it to them, and then they send you on your way with a warning that if you do this again, we got your name, you will be arrested, you will be prosecuted, and you would be put in jail. So bottom line here is, if you come into Cozumel or any of the other countries, Costa Maya, Roatan, Belize, always ask for a receipt for anything that you buy. If they don't have receipts, make a short video of the transaction showing the merchandise that you're buying, whatever it is, and you exchange the money for the product, and that would be like your receipt. And when you're leaving the ship, this is very important. Each cruise line have agents at the different ports of call. Take that information with you, because if you are in a pickle and you can't get out of it, you call the local agent and they supposedly will come over to help you out, and throw the American Embassy into the mix, and we will investigate you people for what you're doing. And they would usually comply and let you go on into the custody of the local agents and the American Embassy. So beware of this scam in Cozumel and pretty much any country that you visit. But we wouldn't want it to happen to anyone, because even though we got to walk away, we really didn't do anything wrong. It was scary as hell to know you could have actually ended up in prison, in a Mexican prison. So be careful. If you had similar type experiences, leave a comment below and we'll keep a discussion going on this. So this is Cruises and Casinos in Cozumel, Mexico, from Serenade of the Seas. I'm sorry, for Carnival Celebration. Thank you all for watching.